Chapter number 7 Zoology by Miller and Harley Animal Classification, Phylogeny and Organization. How many species have identified by biologists? 1 million, 1.2 million, 1.4 million, none of these. The correct answer is 1.4 million species. 1.4 million species have been identified by biologists. Symbion Pandora belongs to which phylum? Chordata, Hemichordata, Ctenophora, Cyclophora. Correct answer is Cyclophora. Symbion Pandora is the only species of Cyclophora. Musca domestica is the scientific name of which species? Ant, cockroach, housefly, butterfly. The correct answer is housefly. How many taxa recognized by Carlos Linnaeus? 3, 5, 8, none of these. The correct answer is 5. Carlos Linnaeus recognized 5 taxa. Constant mutation rate referred to as molecular clock, genetic clock, both A and B, none of these. Correct answer is molecular clock. Constant mutation rate is also referred to as molecular clock. Bacteria and cyanobacteria belongs to which kingdom? Monera, Protista, fungi, none of these. The correct answer is kingdom Monera. Bacteria and cyanobacteria are the members of kingdom Monera. Amoeba and paramecium are members of which kingdom? Monera, Protista, fungi, none of these. Correct answer is Protista. Amoeba and paramecium are members of kingdom Protista. Bacteria are prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, multicellular eukaryotes, none of these. Bacteria and cyanobacteria are the members of prokaryotes. That is, bacteria are prokaryotes. Members of kingdom Monera are prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, multicellular eukaryotes, none of these. Correct answer is prokaryotes. All members of kingdom Monera are prokaryotes. Members of kingdom Protista are prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, multicellular eukaryotes, none of these. The correct answer is unicellular eukaryotes. All members of kingdom Protista are unicellular eukaryotes. Members of kingdom Animalia are prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, multicellular eukaryotes, none of these. Correct answer is multicellular eukaryotes. All members of kingdom Animalia are multicellular eukaryotes. Members of kingdom Fungi are prokaryotes, unicellular eukaryotes, multicellular eukaryotes, none of these. Correct answer is multicellular eukaryotes. Plenty, fungi, and animalia are multicellular eukaryotes. Archaea is a domain, kingdom, phylum, none of these. The correct answer is domain. Archaea is a domain. There are basically 3 domains: bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. Dash is excellent for studying the evolution of early life on Earth. Transfer RNA, ribosomal RNA, mitochondrial DNA, none of these. The correct answer is ribosomal RNA. Ribosomal RNA is excellent for studying the evolution of early life on Earth. How many domains are there? 3, 5, 8, none of these. The correct answer is 3. There are basically 3 domains named as bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. So there are 3 domains. Most primitive life forms belongs to which domain? Bacteria, archaea, eukarya, none of these. The correct answer is archaea. Archaea are the most primitive life forms. Example of asymmetry is Asymmetry is the arrangement of body parts without a central axis. Sponges, hydra, jellyfishes, none of these. The correct answer is sponges. Sponges are examples of asymmetry. Epidermis develop from which layer? Ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, none of these. The correct answer is ectoderm. Ectoderm give rise to epidermis. In which organism diploblastic organization is developed? Hydra, jellyfish, both A and B, none of these. Correct answer is both A and B. Hydra and jellyfish show diploblastic organization. Cleavage is radial and indeterminate in protostomes, deuterostomes, both A and B, none of these. So cleavage is radial and indeterminate in deuterostomes. Schizocilus is present in protostomes, deuterostomes, both A and B, none of these. Correct answer is protostomes. Schizocilus is present in protostomes. Caudal mean toward the head, toward the tail, toward belly, none of these. Caudal mean toward the tail. So the correct answer is toward the tail. Cephalic mean toward the head, toward the tail, toward the belly, none of these. The correct answer is toward the head. Cephalic mean toward the head. Canis familiaris is the scientific name of which organism? Cat, domestic dog, fox, none of these. The correct answer is domestic dog. Scientific name of domestic dog is Canis familiaris. Two-kingdom classification system was proposed by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, R.H. Whitaker, Ernest Haeckel, Copeland. The correct answer is Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus proposed two-kingdom classification system, and these two kingdoms include Kingdom Plantae and Kingdom Animalia. Three-kingdom classification system was proposed by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, R.H. Whitaker, Ernest Haeckel, Copeland. The correct answer is Ernest Haeckel. Ernest Haeckel proposed three-kingdom classification system. So these three kingdoms are Plantae, Animalia and Protista. Four-kingdom classification system was proposed by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, R.H. Whitaker, Ernest Haeckel, Copeland. The correct answer is Copeland. Copeland proposed four-kingdom classification system. Five-kingdom classification system was proposed by whom? Carolus Linnaeus, R.H. Whitaker, Ernest Haeckel, Copeland. So the correct answer is R.H. Whitaker. R.H. mean Robert Harding. Who is the father of taxonomy? Carolus Linnaeus, R.H. Whitaker, Ernest Haeckel, Copeland. The correct answer is Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus is the father of taxonomy. How many kingdoms are there? 5, 8, 11, none of these. 5, 8, 11, none of these. The correct answer is 5. That is, there are 5 kingdoms named as Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. So there are 5 kingdom classification system, which shows that there are 5 kingdoms. Gastrodermis develop from which layer? Ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, none of these. The correct answer is endoderm. Endoderm give rise to gastrodermis. Eukarya arose about dash billion years ago. 1.2, 1.4, 1.5, none of these. The correct answer is 1.5. Eukarya arose about 1.5 billion years ago. 3 germ layers are present in which organization? Unicellular, diploblastic, triploblastic, none of these. The correct answer is triploblastic organization. In triploblastic organization, body wall is developed from 3 germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Organ system is present in which organization? Unicellular, diploblastic, triploblastic, none of these. The correct answer is triploblastic organization. Triploblastic organization shows organ system level. Tissue level organization is present in unicellular level of organization, diploblastic organization, triploblastic organization, none of these. The correct answer is diploblastic organization. In diploblastic organization, body wall develops from two embryonic germ layers, that is ectoderm and endoderm. So tissue level organization is present in diploblastic organization. A grouping with no recent common ancestor is called monophyletic, paraphyletic, polyphyletic, none of these. The correct answer is polyphyletic. In polyphyletic is a grouping with no recent common ancestor. A grouping with the common ancestor and some of its descendants is called monophyletic, paraphyletic, polyphyletic, none of these. The correct answer is paraphyletic. Paraphyletic is a grouping with the common ancestor and some of its descendants. A grouping with a single common ancestor and all of its descendants is called monophyletic, paraphyletic, polyphyletic, none of these. The correct answer is monophyletic. Monophyletic is a grouping with a single common ancestor and all of its descendants. Vertebrates have dash symmetry: bilateral, radial, pentaradial, none of these. Vertebrates have bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry is the arrangement of body parts such that a single plane divides the animal into right and left mirror images. For example, vertebrates. Vertebrates shows bilateral symmetry.